Hi everybody and welcome to the Urban Anarchist's Kitchen. Today we're going to talk about preparation for canning. So one of the cool things about canning is these jars can all be used over and over again, right? So if you can find them used, they're usually a pretty good deal. So what I'm going to talk about today is our canning haul from one of the local ads. We actually found it on Facebook, but the interest here was in this pressure canner, right? So you have to have a pressure canner to can low acid type foods like green beans and corn and things like that. You need to have a pressure canner, and we've never had one. I actually did find a used one, I guess last fall, but it was much too small. So all the tested recipes are 16 quarts or bigger. I think the one we got last year was like 12 quarts. This one here is a much bigger one. I think this is a 20 quart. Good thing about this one, everything's complete. It's got all the parts. And quite frankly, is worth 50 bucks all by itself. These things go, you can find them on sale sometimes for like $90, that kind of thing. But anyway, that was the main goal here, was to get a pressure canner. But in addition to that, we got a much larger water bath canner than I have. All these jars, there are something like 36 quarts here, 3, 6, 9, 12, about 2 dozen pint jars. We've got 8 little jelly jars, a little 12-ounce jelly jar. This one's kind of interesting. It's a wide mouth cur, and that's probably, oh gosh, 12 ounces as well. But I've never seen one of these before. And looking through the stores this year, I've never seen these. These are like pint and a half wide mouth jars. Some other pint and a halves. These are actually called freezer jars, which are kind of cool. I've never seen these before either. And then there is 8 pint freezer jars. So I might have to read up on these. I'm not sure where these come from, but I can tell you that they're older than the 70s because there's no trademark under the word ball. And that's generally how you can tell. One of the easy ways to tell how old they really are is if there's a little trademark symbol under there, and none of those have them. Let me see if actually these pint and a halves don't have it either, so they're older as well. But it's pretty cool. In the pints, there were some jars. They're called Dray jars. I've never had one of these before either, so these are fairly old, I think. But those are kind of cool. And then what's been gold ever since COVID, because a lot of people took to gardening last year. So this is early August 2021. COVID kicked in real heavy, March of 2020, something like that. A lot of people started to garden, and then a lot of people started to can in the fall. Well, these lids, these flats, have kind of become like gold. So these are the flat lids that go on top of like a wide mouth jar. And then there's smaller ones for the regular jars. But we got 4 boxes of the wide mouths. 5 boxes of these regulars, and again, these things have been like gold this year. And then I got 4 full boxes of the lids and bands for the regular size ones. So we did pretty good, I think. And then a jar lifter on top of everything else. We have 1 tool, but I think we've done pretty good for ourselves. I'm not sure that I'm going to need jars for a while. We always try to pick them up when we can, when we see them. And again, as long as there's no chips or anything and no cracks in the jars or anything, these can run through the dishwasher and they are ready to go. So the only thing left to talk about now is what are we going to do with these? Well, I guess we're going to get busy filling them up.